Gen V season 2 finale. There's already rumors that Eric Kripke is trying to push for a season 3. So that all depends on us watching the show. So without a shadow of a doubt, let's get that started, shall we? All right, guys. Sorry about the false start there. I am Brent for Geek Variants, back with the man, the myth, the marvel to cover all things Gen V. I am ecstatic for this season 2 finale. Will, your thoughts going into it?
I need to see what Marie's crazy self is going to do because she's just causing problems. And I want to know what Godolkin is. I mean, I already know what he's planning, but I want to see how he enacts his plan for doing all the culling and stuff that he wants to do. So it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, because anytime you even just mention the word cull, it's like just got that horrible, horrible negative connotation. And the fact that we're out here culling superheroes, much like in our X-Men 97, the mutants were being culled by a lot of folks who are very mad at them just for existing. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go about weeding the weak to get the strong, what shenanigans Marie's going to involve with, as well as how this is going to impact the finale of season for the boys, because we have this is setting that right up into it, and the fact that Gen V is apparently a potential other season makes me exceptionally curious what we are going to have happen for it, as it's definitely interesting that all of a sudden the creator or writer Eric Kripke would all of a sudden be changing his tune to this, because originally it was just season 2, that's it, the boys, you're gonna get what you're gonna get, that's it. He hasn't changed his stance on that, but Gen V all of a sudden is like, hey, we may get another season. It depends on you, the viewer, and you guys showing up and watching the show. Which, hey, we appreciate you, everyone who watches along with us, has some engaging conversations as things go along. So it's definitely going to be curious how that plays out, because that means that some of our characters from Gen V not only are going to survive what's happening here, but what happens with everything else. You thought the episode was going to come out in 1 more hour, Logan? Because to my knowledge, it's always been midnight or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that pretty much holds par for the course, unless Amazon said something else shockingly, which I will double check via Google, because always do. Will, any other thoughts about Gen V while I take a look at that?
Uh, no, I'm excited for it. Like I said, again, I want to see how much damage they're going to do. But with that being said, with possibly doing another season of Gen V, it's like, where does that take us as far as heroes are concerned? Because it's like, okay, if Marie's going to do, some stuff and, be on the side of, say, the Starlighters and going after Homeland or so like that, is she just going to return to school a hero? Is like, what's going to happen?
And the
Like,
episode itself has dropped, titled Trojan. So at least we got that straightened away. I was gonna say, I was like, I was pretty confident going into this, unless they pulled a My Hero Academia from its first week. So it's like, yeah, with a lot of other stuff involving the Starlighters is going to be very interesting to see. Let me get our minute marker synced up, how quick it's going to be, because I know they're going to recap all the shenanigans, which unfortunately I'll skip past it just because I've got 126. 126. They're singing I Love You, Baby. One of those old classic songs. We got Trojan. So we're going in here with some protection this week. Sorry,
oh,
had to make the joke. It's midnight. These things and shenanigans happen. My apologies,
oh,
folks. But again, it's Gen V. That's probably the most mild thing we saw, because last week we literally saw a human man emerge from another human man's, area. So it's absolutely crazy. So we are ready to go. And as always, if you're watching this, nothing within the rectangle or square, depending on how you watch it, content wise, will be here, including the audio. We'll have an episode pulled up. We'll sync times. We respect YouTube and Twitch's rules of engagement. And we'll
I'm ready.
follow that to the letter. I'm ready. So 3, 2, 1. Minute 26 is where we started. First, we'll start off with 1967. We get to figure out what happened to your boy first.
Mm-hmm.
gonna be very interesting to see how he. Oh yeah, it looks like he survived it, but everyone else
Oh,
is
he
crispy.
survived the initial explosion, but now he's gonna.
Do one more round of V just for the heck of it. Be like, this is my only saving grace because
Well,
somehow
I
I
don't
can
think he
open the
did
door.
any, so that's why I think he's taking it now to survive.
After seeing what happened to everybody else, this is the last thing I would be putting into my body. People are spontaneously combusting and burning, and he did it. All right, we have a full
He's
set
a
for
matter. He's
Godot.
gonna be gone right here. So
That is just truly awful decision making, and someone probably recovered that body at some point. Oh, well, Cypher's still alive. He threw up on somebody's carpet. Bro,
hmm
get out of my house. Ain't no way. We ain't doing this.
yeah, we're not.
You're cleaning this. Mm-mm. His name is Doug. There's always a Doug. Poor Doug. I don't know why they're asking though about like powers. Like, why are we worried about this? Like, there's literal gods, so like mind control shouldn't be that far out of the question. V1 Soldier Boy Stormfront. Okay, that is awful. Wonder who the first puppet was. Probably someone
You
important
know,
though.
I am curious who's the first puppet.
Because yeah, Marie could literally fix this boy up, but now all of a sudden she doesn't want to play God. VCRs. Do people in chat even know what a VCR is?
Hey, 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 now,
Bring out your Walkman while we're at it.
hey, hey.
Boombox.
Is she checking his heartbeat to see if he's lying?
Uh,
Oh,
eh, she can't fix him. She's too winded. Because I mean, you literally reattached Godolphin cells on a atomic level,
yeah.
so or a cellular level, I should say, not atomic level. So, so Godolphin literally planned this, even with Homelander's shenanigans. It's just wild.
It is well.
I don't have the foresight for that kind of stuff. That's a lot of planning. Hmm. He was just trapped in there. That's $1 million question.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Oh
stop
boy.
throwing your life away every 5 seconds.
Oh, she's going to. She has to. She's gonna get emotional about something and then start acting. She's a college kid. Like this is this is what happens. It ain't too risky. It's like he'll be fine. Just drop him on their doorstep. He'll figure it out.
It's so weird seeing him be appreciative.
I mean, now we just got to kind of get a grand scope of how absolutely mentally messed up Godolphin is. Because yeah, he's gonna of course have a nice little meal, a little wine. Although I don't think wine pairs well with sushi, but you know, why is he naked? Why is everyone
he
naked in the show?
he wants to feel everything.
Because he hasn't felt anything well since 1963. So we're coming up on 62 years of just being crispy. He just shoves a lobster in there. I don't think you're supposed to have your seafood touch this.
So did she
Oh,
know the whole time?
had to have, because he got her over immediately. He's gonna end up popping her though. I can definitely see that. Oh, well, never mind. Awful. Oh, I don't like the way he phrased it.
Not at all.
Hmm. She should probably be afraid of him because I don't really trust where he's going with this. He might just kill her just for the fact that she's too smart. Oh, oh, we're moving in. That's a plot line we're gonna go with. Yeah, this is awkward.
It is awkward. Like,
We're like a third and fifth wheel to a date we don't want to be on. Calls her by her first name, damn. So he just immediately moved back into the tower and moved right past Homelander. Like
you
he's
know,
just in. He's got his culling. That would kind of be an exciting feeling. I'm not gonna.
uh,
He's not everything. Yeah, she let a greedy man out. What he's got going on, obviously, because he's gonna start culling the people, and this is gonna be a good time.
see, they didn't show him go to the hospital. They're showing him driving. S- Somebody's about to die.
Yeah, I would laugh if like Doug literally is still implanted. Oh yeah, well, these things happen. Tolkien just has an insane pain level, but again, he said he felt everything basically through a I'm gonna say layer, but yikes. Uh, at least
Mm-mm.
Andre is getting a lot of screen time considering like everything that happened.
This is too happy. This is too happy.
'Cause you've been so pre-trained by these shows like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons. All right, we're having a happy moment. Now it has to come crashing down. Homelander just drives right through the car with flying. That'd be awesome. Andre died a hero. So that's fantastic.
So, here's the thing. When they said freaking, he's talking about get up. What? Oh, wait. Up. Oh, there it is.
Oh, no stone left unturned. Oh, Black Noir. That's definitely Noir.
Yeah, it was a sword, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's my boy. I love my Black Noir. I don't care how evil he's been. So pro Noir. This is our cameo.
He's
Takes a
not gonna.
selfie with his victim.
You know, right?
Bro, that
Yeah,
is
but
next.
Godolkin can't. Godolkin can't. Godolkin's not powerful enough to do it. So even though Godolkin has all this knowledge, he's still not super strong.
He
He's
could
only
still take control of Jordan at the very least. So that's
yeah. He
something.
that is something. But Marie, if she can counteract that,
I don't know how you fight off essence, via blood, but it's they'll explain it, I'm sure. It's hard
if she gives him a freaking aneurysm,
before he transfers.
well, the thing is, it's his true body now. You just have to go after his true body. You don't have to go after any of the meat puppets.
Hmm. Why are we having a sad kumbaya? Like, let's just shut up and
You
do
gotta
something.
have that moment. We're a team.
I don't
We're
like
getting
Team
done.
Kumbaya. Every time we've Team Kumbaya, we've made a stupid decision. Every time. And I know it's to drag the plot along for 8 episodes that have been very entertaining. But we don't have to do this every single episode. This is the finale. We need a bang here. We gotta figure out where everything is gonna ultimately lie. Because, like, what? It's a short episode.
So we should get right to it here soon.
Yeah, we need to get it here right soon. I think there's, like, only 40 minutes worth of content. We're spending a lot of time here is just, not good.
Just hit one step closer to it.
Mhm. Alright. Maria had her solitary tear, let's go. Okay. It's a little bold.
She still wants her to fix her.
Definitely. No, she's gonna take initiative because she wants to play God. Oh, can we move along with this plot? Oh, she's trying. I don't think we should just use all of our powers on thi this scenario.
But is she still going to be
I mean, we're connecting. Like, vindictive? Probably.
does it does it just fix? Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Godot
well,
have started. I see messages going out.
yeah, everyone's being summoned for one final round of culling because why not?
Mm.
Yeah, this is gonna be big news. Are you? Because, like, literally, this throws off Sister Sage's whole plan. Yep. So worried about Homelander. Because people are like, "Money." They are completely hoodwinked by this. This is a brilliant plan, I gotta say, on his part, other than pissing off Homelander. Yes. And eh,
Yeah,
what do
it's
you
a
mean, what
trap.
are we doing? You guys heard the word culling, didn't you, when you were in person with him? What are we
Like
asking this for?
they gotta go. You
Hey, there's nothing else you can do unless you wanna watch hundreds and thousands of your fellow classmates just one after another cease to exist. Like, this is easily worst case scenario. This is social media is, like, the strongest thing in this universe, I swear. Everyone on social media just like, "Nope." Don't believe none of this, but everyone's already go. Why do we have so many people just called
Oh,
that? What? What? He's only like 100. Why is this guy even going like, oh, what? Oh, that's a lovely power.
yeah.
Oh, this is awful. Um, so this
This-
wow. Okay, we have to beat him up at least. Like, I understand you're being the rational person, but you just drew the male appendage on my face. Like,
oh,
this is on
he's
site.
Rufus is done. He's
I
he's
mean,
he's
he's
about to
been done
pop.
since he's got his
Yeah.
removed. So, like, it's yep, sir. Everyone knows about that.
That was funny.
That is so awful. You're
Mm.
expendable. No, here we go. He's gonna start getting rid of people.
Mm-hmm. Homelander's calling. Ooh.
There's
He's
the
not going to show up though.
no, he would be a beautiful cameo, but no. Black Noir is gonna be our cameo for the season. These two have to have a showdown, and either he sends her off campus or he's like imploded against a pillar or something. Huh, that's fun. 1 versus 20. I like these odds. Only one redhead's really step up. Oh boy. Oh, she has fireball. So she's a fireballing redhead. Oh, it's just it's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let the shenanigans begin. Like I had Nightcrawler powers. Just want that at least addressed.
Oh yeah.
Face
Is he trying to
scroll,
see how many he can control at one time?
more or less.
He's getting blisters and stuff.
So that's why he was all messed up.
Using his powers too much causes him to.
No, that was chaotic. Bro, why are we doing these powers like that? We should have got him on the live,
Mhm.
like, after he got some clothes on. You
Easy
know?
enough. Like this is what we're doing.
And some people are still just, like, going to class like nothing's going on.
Jordan, will you shut up? I'm so sick of your wishy washy.
I mean, it's kinda with the character. You can
I
phase in and
mean,
out of being, like, tough and wishy-washy, and it's really, really on my nerves. Really? Or is it right now about forgiveness? Oh, there it is. Well, I mean, yeah, that was pretty obvious. It's like, you wanna play God I want to be number one in a world that doesn't exist. You just keep leaving me behind. It's kind of
Mhm.
awkward. It's like you didn't trust me with your plan. Yep. Did you see the naked man? Yeah, we did.
But she's like, I'm in this fight now. I'm dedicated all of a sudden.
The one eye spazzing.
He can't puppet Marie. He's tried.
Like literally, all you have to do is send Marie only, and it would work.
Oh no. No. You see, they said they got an idea. You see what they rolled up with, right?
Yeah, that's a terrible plan.
Oh god.
Oh, he is all beat up. Why is he pushing himself to such extremes? Because his hands are already beat up.
He wants to feel. That's gonna be his downfall.
He's gonna feel dead when he gives this up. Yeah, relationship is taking an awkward turn. Because this is clearly enough for her. Like this is what this is all about.
Hmm.
So he's starting with the weakest Odessa baby. Because well,
Hmm.
Stormfront is gone, and well, it's Homelander. Oh yeah, these guys still here. It's not competition if you can't get past Marie. I don't think he gets that. Wow. You think you can outsmart her? You may,
Yeah,
bro.
so we're having a problem.
Because he can just literally end her,
He
even
could.
though she's smarter than he is. She is the smartest being in this verse. The fact that men just keep throwing her away is like, what are you doing? She is like literally like all she wants to do is get it on and take over the world with you. Okay, we got a dance number now, but his body is reacting horribly,
Hmm.
and he's gonna end up screwing this whole plan up. We're talking about Alien? Really? I love you, Noir, but what are we doing here?
Played his movie career.
Like this episode. Not great storytelling right now. Good job, Noir. Wait, we're bowing to people as we leave? Okay. kind of did.
Mm,
Yeah. He's like, nobody else knew that. I mean, she's figured that part out. She's going to let him out, and he's going to help with the grand plan as a sacrifice. But I think we get past Godolk in this episode because he's so out of control.
mm. She's
Yeah, her plan's completely thrown off, so she's got to
hmm she's
restart
having
over.
yeah, she's having a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, because she is going to let him out, or somebody is going to let him out, and he's going to become a vital player. Because she's having a sudden breakthrough in the fact that her plan to overthrow Homelander is gone. Was the door left open? I did not hear it close.
Mm, there you go. You called it.
Yup, and she made it look so good that everyone believed that that ish just closed. So not a good time. Everyone danced themselves to death or got KO'd.
Oh, here we go. The next group.
Walk into this and be like, no, not coming in.
Up, there he is. Yep, I already know what's going on.
Mm. Took one look at him, be like, oh boy, do I really want to be doing this right now? Because there's people still alive. Mm. Showtime. And there she is. Showtime. Because look at his chest, how messed up that is.
Oh,
Decent ultimatum. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why she didn't see this happening.
you know,
But
it's
again, it's
like
a bunch of random nobodies. So.
they're just doing stuff like freaking that. Yeah.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ah,
That
no
is never. The world can end it. I'm not doing that plan.
pineapples. Is it more? Oh, why'd you? Why you come out facing that direction? No.
I don't want to watch as this is happening. He's literally just given butt birth to like 6 people. No, that's
Oh,
so awful. We're gonna do this right now, guys. Really?
there we go.
Nope. No. Only a kick. Oh, oh, no. Yep, it worked. Then make him stop. You have
Well,
60 seconds. Now's not really time for this.
can she handle that though?
Probably not. You just literally,
Oh yeah, she's got all of them.
oh no. Like, oh, ta-da. All right. So we need to
50
just pop
seconds.
his head. Like, seriously?
Yeah, like right now. Like
He's
freaking
incapacitated. Just
destroy him right now. 50 seconds, destroy him.
I would not have saved Rufus. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about that. I would have left him.
Nah, I would have kicked him right where
And why is
the sun
Kate
the sun
entering? And
can't
why is
shine.
our sister entering? We're causing a whole lot of uninteresting movement to happen here, folks. Not good.
That easily though, like that was really easy for him kind of touting all.
I mean, they literally did pull the perfect Uno reverse card. I
Yeah,
will give them
absolutely.
that.
Like I'm not knocking it, just like
They
that should make
counterspelled
him.
at the perfect time, and you're like, "Well, I'm out of mana, so I gotta watch this happen." Like, here's my fate.
Oh, you're gonna put him up in the air and pop him like a blood bag?
That's what we should have done like 50 seconds ago. I mean, the best thing she could also do would be like just to pull out his power. Hmm. Oh, because she connected to him, he can connect to her. This is we're trying to reverse. Uh-oh. Did it work? Not good. Sparking a little too much. Oh boy. Is he talking to himself or is this hmm.
I don't know.
Is she faking this just to
That's what I'm saying. Is she playing along? Is she messing with him? Like, what's the deal?
I mean, this is a little good for her. Yeah, this is the thing she forced us. Oh, and just like that. Yeah, well, this is what her powers can be if
Do
she was
yep.
actually good with what she had. But because it's Godolkin, he knows
Yeah.
how to intrinsically make this work.
Choices.
So we need polarity to show up conveniently and make the save.
I don't know if Hilaire's gonna show make the save.
So he's mad with power
Come on, Polarity. Where you at?
because you need to just break it. The hives on his body going crazy. It's like his body's not going to survive this if he keeps this up. There's absolutely no way. We're doing the whole kind card on this. This is the time we're going to try this. We should have done the whole team superhero versus humans a while ago.
You know,
She's definitely under control.
yeah, she's controlled. That's what Polarity is. There he is.
Right on cue because he was conveniently let out. Like his only trick is I can screw up your whole plan. And he's going to get a little bit of revenge for his son here.
Hmm.
That was a piece of cement that, nope,
Splatter him.
you need to get back for the family. Guess Marie can't do nothing about this. Yeah, we'll just do a magic hand thing, baby. Hope for the best.
Come on.
Yeah, is she going to end up with the wrestling match and just there it is.
There.
KO. Atta girl, Marie. Think you are definitely a couple seconds ahead of me. But yeah, I need to change of clothes. You just splattered this old dude all over me. But that's what happens when you betray Sister Sage. Not a single person has dumped her and not had it end up tragically backfiring. So we need to go find our main man, our John Carlo. We need to go Stan Edgar this,
Y'all need to go. Now would Polarity be being put in charge of God you?
as he should have been, because Vought's going to have a hard time covering this up. Like the fact they had Thomas Godolkin directly on their doorstep and they had no earthly idea is wild. It's like our once infallible organization is not doing so good. Almost always was, but I think we knew
Hmm.
what this is going to be. It's like Sister Sage might show back up, but I know we're trying to like have a heart to heart between these two. Does it feel earned to you, or is it just me? It's
Eh,
like it doesn't.
it feels one sided. It feels earned for him, but not her. He's gone through a lot, and I think that freaking he did need some closure for Andres or that freaking. But
It kind of is a perfect ending in a sense to paying homage to Andre because of what the actual actor had unfortunately happened to him.
mhm.
But oh, there it is. So they have a weird relationship that again didn't feel necessary.
Nope, not at all.
We'll just drive off into the sunset, and Homelander never showed up. Nobody remembered where the compound was. Not a single person.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me just
I
swap
mean,
genders and go.
that's smart. Like it's probably a little easier. I mean, you kind of just made out with a dude you just left. So,
Hmm.
I mean, these sisters aren't going to be broken up now. So, we need to find Starlight because she'll be easier to find than Edgar.
Mhm.
To my knowledge, she's still probably in the public eye somewhat, even with Homelander's reign of terror.
I mean, they are total crap. Like I hate your visions.
Yeah, the visions are useless. As like I'm basically God. You get to guess at the future. I guess good for you. Doesn't do a lot for
Up,
everybody.
up. That's
Starlight
Starlight.
really announcing herself. We have to do the ominous. She's here. How did she find anybody? Yeah, I still hate the fact you got so much surgery done, Starlight. Still hate it. Not used to it. We have a resistance. Metal. Bleh. Why does Sam look so dang sick?
Oh, if it took their
Oh,
A train,
yeah. There we go. Our boy's back. And then
okay,
everything that's supposed to happen for the next season of The Boys allegedly takes place 6 months after this.
okay,
So we have some training montage. Looking for post credits. Nope, nothing I
nothing.
saw in post credits. But that was okay.
Uh, That was that was okay. Freaking,
Like it was not what I was hoping for. I'm just gonna be real.
rough in the beginning, solid in the middle, ending kind of fell for me.
He's like, I'm happy A Train's alive and doing a lot of work. He seems to have grown as a character. Love that. Starlight still is bland and boring as she's always been, so nothing changes there. Still can't get over all the surgeries and stuff, but that's just me being superficial. Nothing to do necessarily with the character. Still love Noir, but now we have to figure out what Sister Sage is going to plan next because she's still going to plan to overthrow Homelander. It's just
Hmm.
how? Because we've already discovered that there's a leak or someone who is leaking information to Starlight, and we didn't necessarily pinpoint who, unless it was information that was just purposely left out. And like,
Well, everything with Odessa was left by Sage.
it's
We got
like
that part. So
it's going to be interesting to see how we go through everything. But R.I.P. Doug. I mean, he just got brought back to the real world only to die. I wonder why he was killed. To be honest, like he had some information on Godolkin, but like, was it necessarily enough to cause an overthrow or like have new information that no one was familiar with? I don't think so. And especially the fact that we're going to kill Godolkin anyway, it seems like a nothing sandwich just to make Black Noir show up, which, it moved polarity along. So that part is something. But this episode was like a maybe 5.5, maybe 6 out of 10. Like it was okay at best for me. I hope all the viewers enjoy it so much more than I did, but this feels a lot like a Peacemaker ending to me. Like where it's like, you've given me something, sure, but is it good? Can it inherently stand on its own? Like if we didn't know that The Boys was literally a couple months out, I would say this sucks. But because it's right around the corner, we get to Red String and we have a lot of pieces to play with, which is really your forte, if you will. So
I
they,
mean,
they can do some stuff with that.
the God You rebels are gonna join freaking with Billy Butcher's squad and
I mean, it's not really Butcher squad. Butcher left.
yeah, Butcher left.
Butcher
That's
drove solo, so it's literally the Starlight, A Train,
Starlighters.
and maybe Queen
They're
Maeve if she's still around somewhere.
if
It's like, and then we still have to figure out where Soldier Boy equates and everything. It's like we don't know what happened to Huey, Mother's Milk, Frenchie. It's like there are pieces that have been placed in weird spots around the board that if we had them cameo, we'd have at least a succinct answer. But with what we have currently, it's very hard to make a clear mapping of what direction they're going to go in because they still need to figure out like what's going on. Because yeah, I agree, Antonio. It was a bad episode. There's just no way of doing it. They had so many pieces to play with. Godolkin turned out to be an absolute nothing, and he was the creator, the progenitor. He planned 63 years in advance with Project Odessa, only to get killed by a dad who initially was having seizures and couldn't walk right, to then all of a sudden be your perfect Teflon to stop you.
he got one shot. In all honesty, when they found when they found Crispy back then, freaking, and even when she found him later on and healed him. Again, if they already knew, like, that's probably like she could have popped him then and called it a day, and this would have been done and over with. Like this is just completely unnecessary as far as it's a bunch of rigmarole. I'm just
You
like,
like they pulled out an extra 20 minutes of this episode and it was only 40 minutes long. So it's like you gave me half actual content, half BS. The half BS overrides the half content because the half content turned out to be, yeah, their big bad's dead. Homelander's gonna be pissed at nothing because he technically never did anything other than maybe eliminate two people because everyone walked out of that room, albeit, badly injured, emotionally messed up, which, hey, we do care about that. But at the end of the day, in this superhero universe, not really, not there. And of course, they lied about Homelander. There's no way we're going to get Homelander in the finale back to back seasons. Him showing up at the end of last season was the perfect Deus Ex Machina. No one was ready for him. No one was strong enough for him. No one can stop him. Sam would have been our only threat to be able to even take a look at him last year. And Sam was, well, emotionally hooking up with puppets. Not really a mental state for Homelander, even though Homelander isn't exactly what I would call mentally stable. So Homelander not showing up makes sense. Black Noir, perfect cameo because he's still very, very strong, and but now he's just a goofball. Um, I don't think Marie's really being controlled by anybody, but again, who to say? Like if at the very last second he put some of his mental power into her, and that's going to play out in the next season, that could be something. But I think truly that Godolkin is like the biggest nothing burger you could have given us. I loved Cypher. I loved his character. I loved where he was going. I loved the development. You called the red string thing like back in episode 3. Like it was perfectly planned out. And then for you to just take an amber turd right at the end. What what did I'm at a loss. So
yeah. A Train. Well, I was happy about A Train. Like that was the most exciting part as far as cameos to me. To see A Train, knowing that he's now trying to get stuff done, you know, the right way. Uh, Honestly, you could attack like when Godolkin got his powers back. So that honestly, if you would have had him start walking the quad and just start mess, because again, nobody knows who he is. Nobody's looking at him, so that freaking he could have just started working from the shadow, making people start taking each other out, and they gotta freaking try to find him or figure out where he's at, whatever, to get to him. But he could literally just start making people start taking people out and seeing who's the strongest, seeing who does what, who's he gonna keep utilizing. So say this one dude is still, really good, and he's using this guy. All right, this is his main guy. He's using to take out several others in the process. And again, he's just rolling down the thing. You could have done all this at the end of
and it would have
episode
been the same
7.
exact thing that he did with the culling, whereas but instead he wanted to have a grand theater, a grand spectacle. He wanted people to look at him. So it's like it wasn't like not really going to pan out in this way, but he wanted to have the spectacle because he wanted to feel and wanted to be attached. And it's like, look, all of our characters are dealing with their feelings on an extra high level because I cannot say enough how wishy-washy these characters were throughout the season. Now I'm mad at you. Now I'm happy with you. Now I hate you. Now I love you. Now we're having sex. Now I hate you again. It's like pick a lane of consistency. And the storytelling just it was all over the point here. So it's like, yep, back to back failures as far as shows go. Absolutely agree, Logan. Antonio, too many things to work on and resolve. We have Gen V, Soldier Boy, the boys. I don't know the others gonna from Supernatural. I mean, he's gonna fit in. I'm really happy that we're getting our whole Supernatural reunion because that's kind of what they've been joking about doing from the beginning. But at the same time, Soldier Boy, I really want to be able to put him in an equation that makes sense. And right now, going into our next season, which allegedly takes place in the universe 6 months after this, it's hard to say because like he should be mad at Homelander, but like not really. And it's like Butcher is just on an island, Soldier Boy's on an island, and then it's Homelander versus everyone. It's like we have a lot of firepower, and the boys, it's got to end peak, right? There's no way they're gonna just drop the ending
The
this badly.
boys
But
has
like this is the
got to
first
end,
bad
bro.
ending. I mean, unless you count what was it, season 2 or season 3 of the boys where it sucked. There was one season where it was bad at the end, but then it was like covered up by like a couple great seasons back to back to back.
It was in the middle somewhere.
It's
Last
like either
season was
2 or
solid
3.
for that.
Last season was
So
solid. I know it pissed off a lot of people because they went comic changes, but look, TV shows are called adaptations, which means we're not getting panel for panel comic. I know it upsets a lot of folks, but that's just always the way it has been. So I hope it comes back peak. I hope people actually enjoyed this episode, but I did not.
Um,
And don't let
uh,
my feelings sway you one way or the other. Everyone has their own opinions. Y'all do what you want with yours. I'm in my feelings right now. I wanted a good ending, back to back, and Peacemaker sucked, and this sucked.
yeah, not even a post credit scene. Two, we got 1.5 last season. Yeah, I think that they're set up because they're trying to keep a lot of stuff from the boys under wraps. We're gonna get a lot of when we do get a trailer for the boys season. The finale season. Yeah, don't believe anything you see in it because again, they're gonna take in and take out whatever they want to in post to get the teaser right. And actually, and don't get me
It's
wrong,
like
I
they're gonna
actually
tease
appreciate
like
that.
Homelander being like huge and instrumental doing certain things, and then like
Yeah,
you see the season never happened.
yeah, I appreciate that because I still feel this day and age trailers give away too much.
Marvel. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Mm. My bad.
look, need some water, and then I don't want you to say it again. I feel like when they give away too much stuff, it doesn't create the shock value or the surprise or whatever. And that's one thing the boys has going for it. It's got really good shock value when it turns is like, oh, look at this. Oh, I'm gonna shoot four people out of a fleshy cavity because I feel like it. Freaking like cool. I saw it coming, but freaking like 10 minutes before it happened, it's just like. Yeah, it wasn't a thought. It was gonna next episode. They're gonna probably do this. No, that was not nothing I was thinking of. So they still have the element of surprise with some things, but going
I was
into the
just curious
boys,
that Jordan was like the fourth person out who sent the blast out the keister. So it was like, did he like shoot through everybody, or they shoot through everybody? Like,
eh, I don't think
again,
Jordan was like number
semantics.
two. Uh,
I
freaking
mean, they were coming out the number two, but like whatever. We had a bunch
yeah,
of butt bursts because it's the boys. It's Gen V. It's what we
yeah,
do. We
it's
just
great.
everything's weird. It's like you still every so often in work emails send me pictures of Huey when he put his butt on chocolate cake because that just
It's
was
funny.
a thing. It's awful. Yeah, Thomas was KO'd too early. I mean, having it be
Yeah,
Marie, him be inside Marie could be a thing, but I'm not necessarily sold on it. And
the
then,
thing
like, even if he's around, do I care? Like,
I'm not
he's not
sold
going
on
to be
Marie,
able to take
but
Homelander. Like, I don't believe him. He just got one shot body wise by Polarity and Marie. Homelander is god tier above them. It's it's not a contest.
now if for
It's
some
like I
reason,
fought Nightwing. I can fight Superman.
for
That's not
some,
how that works.
if Marie is like if the smirk was showing something like, hey, I'm in your head, which is impossible because I did see the smirk and kind of see whatever. Like it can go one of several different ways. If a piece of Godolkin is still in there and able to move around, if that's Godolkin's true power is to just inhabit and freaking, do that, freaking is the physical body that he, his original body still necessary, freaking, or can he jump from body like because he was talking about evolution. You remember he was talking about his own evolution. So
And the evolution of his
anything,
species.
his species, his powers, everything. He was talking about all of this stuff. That could be something. So I do think that y'all are kind of on the nose with that one. Um, Marie, she's got to either be the really big hero or she's got to turn out to be,
A sacrifice.
Godot can still puppet swear that freaking. But either way, uh, Marie and her sister, honestly, I don't think should walk away from any of this.
I mean, no one's really gonna walk away from any of this, but I get where you're going. It's like no one's gonna walk away from this sane anyway, because fighting Homelander, it's just a no-win situation. Like, and then like Antonio saying in chat, it's like there's too many different pieces that we need to pull out here. It's like we still have to deal with what's going on with Ryan, like Logan is saying. We have Thomas Godokin on the field, we have Soldier Boy, Queen Maeve is God knows where, we have Marie, like we have Butcher, we have Huey. It's like there's still Compound V probably still rolling around that people are still probably gonna keep juicing up. It's like there's there's a lot of pieces to play with, and we're only going to have a finite amount of episodes. I think it's like 8 episodes,
I think
I
so.
want to say, for the final season. So that's like 6 storylines we just mentioned, all thanks to Antonio Logan reminding me. So it's like that's a lot of
The
red string to have to tie together like immediately. And it's like none of these episodes usually go for a full hour, even though I would be thrilled if it was, even though like we get shows like Stranger Things where every episode is going to be longer than an hour. What is that about? Why are we watching 30-year-olds who are still pretending to be in high school with god powers? People still watch Stranger Things? That's still going on? But anyway, that's my own tangent.
I mean, I think that with the boys episodes are generally an hour long.
With
So
15 minutes of credits.
so give or take. So that's more. But this here was what, 40 minutes.
With
Freaking
15 minutes of credits on
yeah.
top.
See, so I think we're gonna get a whole lot more with the boys, and stuff should make more sense because there's a lot of people you got to deal with. There's a lot of people you got to explode. So it definitely should ramp up and give us a lot more of the story that needs to be told, all these loose ends that need to be wrapped up. But if they're talking about doing a Gen V season
Season,
3,
if because of
or
this episode, there ain't no
because
way. Ain't no
that
way.
means the boys has got to close out strong and get everything done.
Hmm.
Everything, all that stuff's got to be done. But what's going to be the new? What's the new threat? Homelander's been the big bad the entire time, right? Freaking so it's like,
And then Godolkin just got popped. Like we could have had
yeah,
him
Godot got
survive
popped. So
somehow. Like just a random person walk by, boom, and then we just didn't see him. And then he's just lurking in the shadows, waiting for everything to play out. And then boom,
yeah.
I'm
So
back.
say if he can body switch, if you would have like been fighting on the top floor, knocked Godolkin out a window, and somebody was walking by, you can have a nobody walking by, and Godolkin like swapped with them or something like that, and he splattered all over the freaking thing. So they think he's done, but now he's inside someone else who is going to be Godolkin for now, and then now he's still the big bad, and then we have a reason for season 3, of Gen V, kind of like got something else to chase. But what else are we going to chase right now? So they really got to pull
Because
that
like after
forward.
Homelander dies, or if he does win, I don't think I care. That's the main issue. Is like the cast of
Yeah.
Gen V. The only reason we care about it, and truth be told, like I want to cover it, is because it all ties into the boys, which is what we started watching in the first place. That was one of our first big shows on the channel. Thanks to you, you're like, look, the show's a banger. Just sit down and watch it. Sat down and watched it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Here we are, and if they're like, yeah, Gen V season 3 right after the boys, I'll be like, is this really a draw? Is this really a big thing? Is this something I should be passionate about? Is this something I should care about? I'm tepid at best right now. Like it's lukewarm, baby. It is the water is mild. The crowd goes
You,
mild.
Cypher carried the show. Cypher was so good, even when he
Mm,
was Doug. All right, he was still there, and I liked it. Like I loved it. Like, to be honest, like he made me fear. Felt like a villain. Like
mm.
I feared Cypher. Like, what is Cypher gonna do? Like Cypher is on one,
There's a
and that
reason I
is a
kept picking him
problem.
as the thumbnail. Because he was shining, baby. He was doing the thing. And then when he became Godolkin, it's like, boy, do I not care about you. It's like you are just an egomaniac without the you don't have the skill set to back up what you're doing here. And it's just really, really unfortunate way. So yeah, there's not gonna have an extermination of supers, but eliminating V could be a great move, Antonio. That could be a great move of having V removed from the world, so the supers either have to be procreated and happen naturally, or it just dies out. Because yeah, the first actor was brilliant, like you guys were saying. Cypher was that dude. He was a villain that I was like, I was holding up on a Homelander level, but he's not Anthony Starr. I'm not saying that, but he was like someone I can look up to villain wise and be like, this guy is putting his skill set perfectly to use. Everything's going according to plan, and he's making everyone look terrible while he's doing it. And that's my kind of villain. I like villains that are thinkers, which Homelander
Mhm.
obviously falls short on because of his mental lapses. But again, it's hard to argue with Superman from Wish, because just for the record, Homelander would get absolutely washed by Superman. And anyone who wants to start that argument, he'd get washed. It's not close. Him versus Omni Man is closer, but again, that's a whole off the topic thing. Because like I still think he takes Marie currently, but that's just me. She will need help, and Butcher and Soldier Boy and Ryan could push her right on over, because Homelander don't operate on the regular, and he's gonna pull off every stunt, every maneuver, every bit of messed up psychology that boy has to
Hmm.
ensure he survives. He is a scrapper and a fighter, and that I do respect. But like obviously everything he's doing, impossible to respect because that man is crazy. Between him and Firecracker, I'm not sure which one's a looser cannon.
Oh,
Thinking better.
Firecracker's gonna get popped. Freaking like, I honestly I hope it's opening episode.
I mean, that would be absolutely fantastic. Sage, weird in this episode. I think Sage was perfect in this episode. She's played her cards just brilliantly. That girl is an intellectual. Then an intellectual be like, I'm proud of what she's
Eh,
done here.
So I think she's played her cards well in terms of like initial play, but the plays are not panning out in the end, and that's
because
where the problem is.
because she's dealing with things where she's dealing with absolutes, and whenever you deal with humans, there's always the variable that they do something different because we're all people. Even though I think I know Will pretty well, I can't be like 100%. I know exactly what this man's going to do. I don't. Sometimes chaos just happens. And that is what human nature is down in a nutshell. We are all chaotic creatures. And she's playing with humans. And even if you have the perfect plan, chaos happens. And she's red stringed it beautifully. But the players she's playing with are, well, Homelander, the Deep, and now Godolkin.
Crispy.
Like it's not really been a winning formula thus far because Homelander can't be controlled by anything physically or mentally because he's so tight wound for power. The Deep, he'll have he'll hook up with anything, so it's hard to control that. And then Godolkin, well, his appetite for perfection is just crazy. But now we got to wait, till June for the next season. But there's a lot of great shows to hold us over, a lot of great stuff for everyone to check out. So we do a lot of live streams for a lot of our shows. You can always subscribe to that. I can't wait for Fallout come December because I think that's the next big one on the calendar. I'll have to look at it for
Uh,
we'll be super excited about. I know I'm covering Fiona and Kate tomorrow night at midnight, but again, I don't think the second season will be as good as the first one because a lot of the cast is not returning. I know at least Donald Glover is not coming back as Marshall Lee. So that's going to be a hit in the quality right off rip. So that'll be
yeah.
kneecapped.
Well, we got what else we got? We got so I'm trying to catch Chainsaw Man, and this week we got what said Fallout. We got Wonder Man. We'll see.
We got Has Been Hotel and Witcher Season 4 dropping next week. I'll have Has Been. Witcher Season 4 we'll probably check out. I have minimal hopes. State of the DCU. It's in great hands with Gunn, even though Peacemaker's finale sucked. Everything else has been night and day better than what we were seeing with Snyder. And I will, even on a terrible ending for season 2 that I sat through and just took a Peacemaker on, just to put it that way. I'm still more excited about anything Gunn is doing than whether it's Marvel or anything else. So I think DCU has a bright, bright future, even though that ending was just bad. And he said Darkseid already is not who he's building towards right now.
Yeah,
He
he did
came out
say
and
he
said
was
because he
not
didn't
going.
want Darkseid because it would be too opposite of Thanos and everything Marvel did, and he didn't want to do copy and paste for in terms of look or aesthetic of villain. So we're probably will get him at some point, but
Yeah,
again,
further
with
down the
even
line.
Warner Brothers being sold and a lot of his assets being moved around, there's a chance that we don't even get Gunn continuing onward. So we don't even know because they are part of the assets that are being moved. There's a lot of interesting pieces that Warner Brothers owns, and I think they own like tons and tons of beautiful IP. They just have never figured out what to do with any of them, though, is the big drawback. It's been miss after miss after miss because like they had the rights to Lord of the Rings, they have rights to the DCU and a bunch of other IPs, and just have just systematically, you know, had a butt baby, so to speak, on each and everything they've done. They just haven't been able to capitalize properly. So the assets being moved around are going to be interesting.
No,
I know
they still own Harry Potter, right? I think they're redoing the Harry Potter show.
they are redoing the Harry Potter show, and people are mad about it. That's a touchy subject.
Yeah, people are mad about it. I'm indifferent right now. I'm just like,
I already saw the originals. I don't care about any
I
redos of
don't.
this. It's like if you redid Lord of the Rings, I would still be mild at best, and that's my series. And then Batman Part 2 is probably like started filming, so we won't see it till
They
2026,
they still have
2027.
Mortal Kombat, right?
They still own Mortal Kombat, but again, that should have never been a film franchise. I'm sorry. I know people love the games, but I feel like everyone should have learned their lesson after the terrible, terrible films that were created. And like, I know the story's a lot better in the game now than it ever has been, but that doesn't necessarily mean a game needs to have a movie or TV show. Looking at you, God of War, we don't need a movie. The games are epic as hell as it is. It's like I'm not asking for Red Dead Redemption 2, even though the story was impeccable in that
The
as
video
well. It's like that
games
doesn't
are
need.
movies.
I mean, they really are, and you don't really need to redo everything. I mean, just look at Last of Us. They own the rights to Last of Us. It's still pretty mild. It's like because they strayed from the games and people are mad. And it's like, well, if you just wanted a one for one, like play the game. It exists. But you know, who am I to say? Avengers Doomsday is going to critically fail. Box office is going to be fantastic, but
Oh yeah, box office gonna be nice, but yeah, it's we'll see what people think. Was
and
it?
Snyder, yeah, tried for Injustice. They were so far away from Injustice. There's no way that was going to pan out. Crisis Infinite Earths. So if you make that, you need to be careful. That was a banger back
Uh,
in the
uh,
animated days. You need to be careful.
yeah, I
I think
don't want to do
Flashpoint
this.
is beautiful, and then screwed that up.
The multiverse stuff is gonna get real annoying real quick, and then if everybody starts doing it and freaking pushing out everything and multiverses and stuff, it's like, oh my, I can't. We already got to do it like Peacemaker again. Now he's jumping through freaking several worlds, and now he's lost into the world, and he's got to get back to his people some type of way. Like,
And James Gunn already said there's like no guarantee Peacemaker even comes back. He's just there because they have no plans for another season, and they don't really plan on moving some of the characters. So it's like, okay, because John Cena as Peacemaker was it, man. Like he was the role. So I don't think benching your star because you wanted to push your universe was really ideal. But I still have more faith in him than I ever did with Snyder because I know people loved it. I never got the appeal.
when he's still posting about this is Superman, don't let it go, like something like that. I don't know.
Snyder is still posting about like this is what my plan was. It's like, dude, it's been 5 years. Move on, bro. He's that dude who's like, yeah, I dated Sydney Sweeney in high school. We were kind of a serious thing. It's like, well, you're not now, so shut up. Like
Not in the
I I,
slightest.
I I'm like third person. I don't care. It's like, don't keep talking about your ex. Just move on in peace. Move on in silence. Better yourselves, kings and queens out there. Just focus on yourself and don't keep looking in the past. Don't review this. What we should have done was what we need to do in this future of this episode was plan towards the boys because like this was supposed to be the launch pad for the hype. It was flat. There was no launch. We just stayed all the way through, just one unfortunate level all the way through. The episode could have been so much better, and I really wish it was truly better. I hate sitting up here and just being Mr. Negative and Mr. Grumpy and Mr. Senile. Like, I'd rather be ecstatic and be like, yo, man, we're doing this thing and this thing. What if it goes to this? What if it becomes that? And then, boom, beautiful finale. But I got nothing. You got anything, Mr. Red String? This is your wheelhouse.
We got to see what Godolkin is about as far as
If
if
he's
he's in
alive or
if he's
dead.
in Marie or not. If his body's still there, like we saw his bones and blood, can he be recreated? Is he going to be like re-put together? Like Marie can do anything, right? She is this level, soup. So can
I
she
mean, that's
go?
that's the hype you've built.
Can
That's
you
the
go
hype.
reconstitute a person who's been exploded?
I mean, who can say? We'll have to find out. And then hate James Gunn creates good movies, not a sequence to continue without a soul. It's like James Gunn, if you watch Creature Commandos, had more soul for Weasel than all of Zack Snyder's entire universe. Like, I'm just saying, Creature Commandos was absolutely fantastic, top to bottom. If you haven't watched that, watch that. I know we covered it, and it was God, it was good. But there's a lot of soul in a lot of the humor in which he does. Because I mean, no one's gonna sit here and say that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume, what was it, 3, with the finale, had no soul in it. I cried over a CGI raccoon. That should probably tell you like how he can write. When this man gets cooking, things can't happen. I felt emotions for a CGI raccoon from space. And then I also felt emotions for GI Robot. He was just a robot who liked killing the evil guys from the 1940s. So when Gun writes, and they all had beautiful impacts. And Creature Commandos season 2 is already supposed to be around the docket, and he said that he's got writing started for it. So I'm excited to see where they fit in with the universe and all the great characters that they created. So there's a lot of stuff to go on, but I don't want to go on a DCU tangent too much further. I know Will's already exhausted of me. He's been putting up with me for several hours, kicking my butt at Magic the Gathering, amongst other things. So is there any other final thoughts you have pertaining? No, I'm not playing with you, Anna. Pertaining to the show that you would like to discuss with the folks before we give you guys our usual like, comment, hype, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, spiel that all YouTubers are required to do because it
No,
helps us and it's free.
look, come with it for the boys final season. Come with it. Come with everything cooking. Close out these things that we need closed out. And I think if you're gonna start going into Gen V for a season 3, if it's any truth to that rumor that it's possibly gonna happen, I
The
need you to
writer
make it
posted it on
happen.
Twitter and he said people need to watch to get hyped for the finale so they can get the
Well,
next season. I'm like,
based off this finale, I'm not
oh,
hyped.
oh.
So you can finish it out at the boys. So because the boys is already written and done.
It's
Like
coming out in
so,
June.
so I just need you to end it there. So they got to definitely end it with a freaking like this is definitive. This is what's done. Bam, hit the nail on the head, and you just leave some little bit of open ending thing that you can probably put in post credits or something like that. That okay, if Gen V season 2 did well, put this post credit in there, and it'll carry something else on that could be totally unrelated, and just make it so that if I watch the boys, I can be happy with how the boys ended. And if I don't want to watch Gen V season 3, which I will if anything, but if I don't want to watch it, I can be happy with the finale of the boys and say, okay, I got my conclusion as far as what's going on with Homelander or whatever. Even if Homelander lives and everybody else died, cool, whatever, that's fine. I can deal with that. But just give me something that closes out the chapters that need to be closed out. That's what I want. Close out the chapters that need to be closed out.
Satisfying conclusion, not just we're done. Because like like we've had conclusions, but like you're saying, I want a satisfying conclusion. And then if it's a minor big bad, sure. If you say I'm gonna keep Homelander alive for Gen V season 3, I'd be irate, just because the threat level that man requires in this universe specifically is
Oh
high enough
yeah,
that he needs to end in the boys because we built him up as big bad since season 1. You can't just push him into another show because you need more money coming from Amazon in your
no, he
pockets,
needs
Mr.
to be
Kripke. This
done.
needs to be like either needs to eliminate everybody or he needs to be eliminated. That's the only way to end it. And they already said they're not doing the whole Black Noir is Homelander like in the comics, spoilers, and they're going to do things differently. So I'm interested to see, hopefully, a much more satisfying conclusion to The Boys final season. And I wish there was a better ending to Gen V season 2. My God. So that's basically all I got for you guys. You guys have been a fantastic audience. And as always, if you love the content, by all means, hit the subscribe button. It's free. We cover tons of other stuff, whether it's Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars. We cover a lot of stuff. We like being geeks. We like having open conversations, open dialogues, all that good stuff. We're all over the place. So we got a lot more stuff going out there.
I'm really sad that the Batman will be other universe somehow. The difference about Superman and Batman even is the
Difference of
feeling more
feeling.
real than other will be perfect for me, like the comic art. I think yes, I think Pattinson should be part of this. I think it'll be you just have to pull the time and stuff together. So you can show the Batman 2, it can still be like its own thing. But if you're gonna do a trilogy, continue have it do its own thing. That's fine. But when Batman is more seasoned, because I don't know the gaps between the thing, when Batman is more seasoned, that's when you have him come across Superman. So after Pattinson is like again, he was new in the first one, he's gonna be better refined in Batman 2. If you're doing a Batman 3, it's so that he's gonna be on his game, and then if he comes across Superman later on in freaking, being part of the DCU, then he is what Batman should be when he meets Superman, and that'll be a good time to introduce him. I can't wait that long. If you're gonna run it like that, I can't wait that long. Run it
Yeah,
like that.
we have, and I'll be the first to admit I had no idea that Pattinson even had that acting in his bag to make me believe he would be Batman. I was the first to be anti-Pattinson. Just put that out there. And the fact that they're standing alone right now is interesting, and they're still considering casting an actual Batman. But again, there's a lot of things that can change over time depending on fan reaction and how Gunn likes to play things. Because Gunn is not stuck in tradition where he forces things to be, standing in stone. He's willing to be more like water, where he's able to flow with what's going on and make audibles that work out. Because I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, masterfully done. We have Peacemaker season one, masterfully done. We have Creature Commandos, masterfully done. So it's like the Superman movie, good. There's a lot of good stuff here. So, and again, no, ignore the cheap viewers on Twitch crap. Not stop
It's
posting
fine.
that crap. It's ridiculous, people. We just post to the people who are interested in our kind of content. And it sounds like we really just need to have a DCU summit at some point and discuss what's going on with the folks, like what we think is going to happen, some of the red strings, just have an open dialogue. We'll set that up potentially for you lovely folks and kind of set some pieces up, if you will. But in the meantime, we have to get to our review because we got to get that out for everybody else because people be quick with it on their reviews. We want to make sure we at least get some other eyes on the product as well. It's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I'm Rant with the man, the myth, the Marvel. We'll see you, or some of you, tomorrow night for Fiona and Cake. Have a good one.